Do you have a good feel for how ready this team is, or is that what you're about to find out?
We're about to find out. Seems ready. We seem ready. We seem. It's funny, the practice before the first game is always. There's just a different vibe to it. You know, it's not necessarily like everybody's so excited, but it's a little muted, I think, and that's what we were today. They concentrated very well and did everything we wanted to do, but you could tell there's a little, I don't know, just a little something.
How different?
Anxiety or something.
Sorry. How different do things feel right now, this time this year, compared to this time last year?
A lot. A lot. We know what to expect from more guys than we did this time last year. I do think we've had a better camp than we had last year. We have our defense is better today than it was this time last year. So there's a lot that feels better, but you know the games are coming.
I'm sure you want to be better compared to last season, but have you set any physical or tangible goals for this team that you can share?
I have, but I'm not going to share them.
One of the words I keep hearing is more together, more chemistry.
Yeah.
Jalen has said. I mean, everybody seems like he's saying. What, from your vantage point, what have you seen?
I've seen a lot. So for us, together means making the extra pass, and we've seen that time after time during the preseason. Together means communication on defense and helping your teammate, and we've done that. And then the third part of togetherness is the bench and those guys cheering for each other and being happy for the success of another guy. So we also have the locker room togetherness and all that, but the basketball togetherness is what I'm mostly concerned with, and it's been very good.
How much of that togetherness starts with kind of the guys at the top, with Jalen, KPJ, that kind of thing?
Yeah, it's always the people. It's always the attitude and the willingness to sacrifice and all that of the people. And for those guys setting the tone, for Eric setting the tone, and then for everybody else kind of fitting into their roles. And if they're not willing to fit into their roles, it makes it hard to be a together team. But everybody's kind of bought into what their role should be, and we'll see.
How have you felt about how the backcourt has meshed this year, particularly as sort of launching from the last 7 games of last year? Where do you think they are?
They're in a good spot. They are taking good shots for the most part. They're making plays for each other. They're making plays for their teammates. They're concentrating on the defensive end. They're present, and when it comes to like the drill work, they're always the first guys to be in it and make sure that everybody else is in it. So yeah, we've seen growth from both guys on a bunch of different fronts, but as far as the basketball part, they're playing well.
The Hawks scored against you guys better than any team in the league last year.
Right.
That's 2 games instead of 4, but
Right.
Is this the test of the changes you've made defensively? And I mean, I don't think you made them specifically for the Hawks, but are there things that you need to see because of who you're playing to start this season, them and the ones that follow, with the changes you've made?
It is a test. I don't know if it's the test, but yeah, we should hopefully handle their pick and rolls a little bit better, and they do a great job against everybody, not just us, of Trey Young handling and Clint rolling, and now they have Murray, and you know it's different, and they're super hard to guard. So if it's hard for us tomorrow, that just means that we have a little bit more work to do, but it's expected because it's new and we're growing.
Well, they're the number 2 offense in the league last year, so it's
exactly.
not like
it was 29 other teams or 28 other teams that they were doing it to, so it wasn't just us.
You got 10 road games in, I think, your first 13. Is there any way you're trying
Really?
to prepare? I'm sure you're aware. Is there any way you're trying to prepare a young crew for that kind of stretch right now?
Not really. We're taking it game by game, and really have been concentrating on our readiness for Atlanta. And then I did mention this stretch that we have coming up is tough. It's 3 games in 4 nights and back to back, and play home against Memphis and then go to Milwaukee. So trying to break it up into little small pieces instead of looking at the whole has been my strategy.
Nice that the Bucks have 1 game in a 6-day period.
That's what happens.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy, but we all play 82. So.
Well, they're getting TV, so we got to get them to Thursday. And all
I got
that.
you.
Do you it's 3 home openers experience in a row too.
Is it? I didn't know. Yeah.
So that little extra, is there an extra electricity that gets all the way to a team?
For sure. I mean, yeah, there's the electricity in the building, there's the anticipation, there's the beginning where everybody's 0-0 and has the opportunity to do something special, and everybody feels it, from Atlanta to Houston to Memphis.
What are you expecting?
To Memphis to Houston
Sorry.
to Milwaukee.
What are you expecting from Jabari Smith Jr.? Not only from the play perspective, but this is like his rookie and he's home.
Yeah,
That's a big deal.
yeah, that is a big deal. I'm excited for him. I mean, there's so much excitement for just to be a rookie and be in the starting lineup and all that stuff. But to be home as well, that's just another layer. So I'm just excited for him. I want him to enjoy the moment and not to put too much pressure on himself.
What are the emotions, the sense you're kind of getting from him? Is he jittery, excited, anxious, all of the above?
Even. He's even. He's not one to really show his emotions too much, but he's even, which is a good place to be, I think.
Silas, do you have any status update?
Well done, though.
Oh, I do. So Tate is out, and Ty is out, and who else am I missing? Nix.
Patience, probably.
Nix is probably.